Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoring Guides bringing you my guide for The Last of Us on Survivor difficulty. And I didn't actually have to make this particular video, I didn't have to do the prologue for this guide because I don't think everybody really needs to know how to do the prologue, but I made this so that I can kind of talk about a few things, get a few things out of the way, just because, you know, just want to get some things out there, I guess. So this is the first part of our guide. This is the prologue, like I just mentioned, and we get to play as Sarah for the only time in the game, basically. And I just want to say I'm gonna leave in some cutscenes, not like, you know, not like the cutscenes where like it actually cuts to it, but sometimes I might leave in like a small like little transition where it shows, you know. You'll see in the next video. You'll see what I'm talking about in the next video. That's what I'm talking about. In the beginning of that video, that's where the first sort of transition, I guess you could say, will be. But this is going to be on Survivor mode. I'm not doing Grounded mode just yet because I figured Grounded mode is technically DLC, and I just want to do Survivor mode. That way I can kind of show off how Survivor mode basically works. And pretty much how to beat Survivor. Because I find Survivor mode really easy in comparison to Grounded mode. I also have not beaten Grounded mode yet, so I don't want to do Grounded mode just yet.
You're kind of freaking me out.
Again, I haven't beat it, so this will not be a 100% run. I'm not going to get everything. I can't really get everything in one run. So this is just going to be a normal, just me basically playing Survivor mode for The Last of Us. Actually, I kind of made this video a little bit longer than I expected. I probably should have. But this will definitely be a very fun guide. I do like The Last of Us a lot. I've played it multiple times before. And yes, I've beaten it on Survivor mode. I have the trophy for Survivor mode. I don't think I have Survivor Plus yet, but I'm not going to do Survivor Plus for this channel either because it's basically just Survivor mode. I'm pretty sure you guys can probably handle Survivor Plus if you can beat Survivor mode because you get to keep all your stuff from the previous playthrough of Survivor, so
You have any idea what's going on out there?
I mean, yeah. This is a little bit more harder than Bioshock, but it's still not that hard. Now, Grounded mode, on the other hand, I will admit that's something else. That's some difficult stuff right there. And I also want to say I'm really sorry for how long it took me to get to this guide because I wanted to do God of War, but I didn't have God mode unlocked yet, and so I kind of got lazy with myself and I said, alright, fine, I'll just go play another game. What about Uncharted 1? I didn't even have Crushing mode unlocked. I'm like, what? Because I bought a new PlayStation 3 a while back, so that's pretty much why I don't have everything unlocked anymore. And I'm pretty damn sure Red Steel 2 doesn't have Ninja mode. It probably does, but I don't remember if it did or not. I don't want to set up a Wii. I have a Wii, I just don't want to. I have to get new batteries for my Wiimote though, because it's a piece of crap. And I don't really feel like playing Devil May Cry or really much of a hack and slash game right now, except for God of War, so. Then there's Jack and Ratchet's challenge mode, stuff like that, but eh. So I came across Last of Us, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play this. We'll just do this, because I like The Last of Us, and fortunately for me, since I do like it, I actually had a blast playing it. I was also trying to get Crushing mode unlocked for Uncharted 1. I'm working on God of War 1, so I played on normal mode and didn't realize you have to play on hard mode to get Crushing mode. So now I gotta go back through the game on hard difficulty to get Crushing mode unlocked, and oh gosh,
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
Uncharted 1's cool, but I still don't like it as much as I do like 2 and 3. That's a definite thing. I probably won't do Dead Space 2 because I don't have Dead Space 1 right now, and I need to get Dead Space 1 back. If I get Dead Space 1 back, I'll probably just do an Impossible run. And I just want to mention right now, I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can. I'm probably going to use cheats. I'm probably going to use the stasis recharge cheat. I'm probably going to use the oxygen recharge cheat that you can do infinite amount of times. I'm probably going to do like the 10 or so power node cheat. The extra 10 power nodes. I'm going to probably do the money cheat. But you can only do that like once, so. But the way I feel like is if it's in the game, I might as well just use it. Unless it's something really stupid like it was in Mario 3D World where you get that gold Tanuki suit or whatever. It's like, I don't want to use this because then I feel kind of like... That's the point when I feel like I'm cheating the game. Where it comes to Dead Space, it's like, I'm just going to upgrade my stuff. I'm just going to be better than, you know, certain enemies. And it's just more convenient for me to have full stasis, you know, almost the whole time.
Oh no.
Because I hate being screwed over in Dead Space though. But Dead Space 2, I'm working on Zealot mode. I'm on the last boss, but I can't seem to kick her ass because I've got no ammo on me ever. But that game's also a survivor game too, just like this. Except that game, on its hardest difficulty, is a lot harder, in my opinion, than this. And I'm not talking about hardcore, I'm talking about Zealot mode. I find Zealot mode really difficult in terms of how difficult this is. Because this is a survivor game, but survival mode isn't really even that hard in the first place. But then again, when it comes down to like Naughty Dog games, for some reason they like to make their games a little bit easier now. Because when Jak came out, it came out as an easy game, easy to beat game. Then Jak 2 came out and that just took easy out the... I just threw the word easy out the door basically right there. That said, nope, we're going to make it as hard as possible. And then Jak 3, I think, might have been still somewhat a little bit difficult, but I was doing Jak 2 as a Let's Play on my main channel, but my Elgato does not like Jak 2 apparently and said, screw you, we're not doing this anymore. And so now I'm doing Uncharted 2 alongside The Last of Us, and I'm going to enjoy the living hell out of this. The reason why I sound like I basically just woke up is because I pretty much did just wake up. So I'm trying to, you know, trying to be as enthusiastic about this as I possibly can, but there's really not much I can talk about when it comes to the prologue. I can't really explain to you guys what to do because you should already know how to do all this. You know, you just press square on that part with the QuickTime event. Simple enough. Both QuickTime events. The one that comes up and the one before. I was also thinking about doing Luigi's Mansion, the Hidden Mansion. That would be kind of fun. That might be... Oh. That sounded like a good idea. I might do that for my next guide, maybe. See, because originally it's supposed to be God of War, but I don't know, I might just push God of War until I just finally decide to do it. I'm not going to tell anybody what I want to do next. No, I'm going to say what I want to do next. I'm not going to say exactly what I'm going to do next. That way, if something goes bad, I don't have to hold this thing above my head that says that you have to do this, or you will not do it ever again, or you will not do guys ever again. And so that's kind of how I felt with God of War. It's like, if I don't beat God of War God mode, then I can't do anything else on my channel. Yeah, you just press square right there. Just keep mashing the square button. Again, if you've played the previous modes before this, you should automatically already know, hey, it's square. I'm also thinking about doing probably like Infamous on hard mode. Those are fun to do on hard mode. Actually, Infamous Second Son's probably the only one that's really given me enough trouble. I wouldn't say like the other ones did, but that one can be pretty... that one can be something. And of course, Stick of Truth on the hardest difficulty, stuff like that. But I kind of want to do Luigi's Mansion, Hidden Mansion. It's not really that hard, but they did a lot of things in that mode I don't like, but I still like Luigi's Mansion enough to do it on my channel. Well, anyway, folks, without further ado, I will see you all next time we play some more The Last of Us on Survivor difficulty. As always, take care, everybody.